I've got a fascinating one for you today, because this, technically, at the time of filming at least, doesn't exist. It will do by the time this video comes out. This is a prototype of the McLouis Fusion 373. Now this is currently on a Fiat Series 9 chassis. It's going to be on the Series 10, so it will be upgraded from this in terms of the running gear, but the basic vehicle will be exactly the same. Now this is 7.45 meters long and it's 3,500 kilograms, although you can option it to 3,650, which means you need a C1 license at 3.5, of course. You don't, it's a standard car license, so it just depends on whether you want the extra payload. If we have a look in here, it's got the twin gas bottles, or space them at least, they're not in yet obviously. And then back here we've got a pretty decent garage. There we go. That is an excellent size, isn't it? Got little tie downs down there as well for your load, and the ladder, you'll see why we need that when we go inside. We carry on right around the outside. Obviously we'll find our way in over here. This is back into that garage again, so exactly the same. From that side, little light in there as well, which is helpful. And then back down here we've got the cassette for the toilet inside that one, and the way in here. Now the interesting thing about this is, as standard, it will travel with and sleep 4 as an option, and this one has it. You can upgrade to travelling with and sleeping 5, which is fantastic. Let's come right to the front first of all. You've got the swivelling seats, of course, as you can see. Manual gearbox on this one. There's an option for an auto if you want it, and it's going to have the 140 horsepower 2.2 litre engine. So standard Fiat dashboard. Again, I think with the Series 10 that might change slightly. And we've got the blinds. You can just see the tab of them there. Actually, if I come out here I can show you. They drop out of here, rise out of rather than drop out of, I suppose, if we are being correct. And then there's another one down the bottom of there which comes up, so you've got privacy just there. But we've also got it up here as well, because there's a big skylight in behind this one. If I can release the little catch, I'll show it to you. There we go, like so. And that is an opening one, so a lot of light and a lot of ventilation in through that one. As we come on back, of course, we've got the seating area here. This seat swivels round the same as this one, and that table, it will move around, but it will also drop, and that's what creates the 5th bed if you have that option. And this is the one that gives you the 5th travelling seat, because this has got 2 seat belts here. This one has a seat belt here, and what this does is it's basically the backrest and the base spin around, and you sit facing backwards there. So that is very, very helpful. Storage in places like this. We've also got the operating controls up here, so this is giving us things like the battery level. So I thought it was going to do it then. And then that's the leisure battery, the lighting is switched from here, the water pump is switched from here, all that kind of stuff, all controlled from there. Temperature will be interesting. Inside, 35 degrees. Yeah, it's a hot one today. There we go. And then heater controls, definitely not needing that today, is right there. But this is interesting, because over here, this one is for the solar panels on the roof. This little chap here, so that's giving you the readings for those. That's a bracket for a TV that you can adjust, and also here we've got the power for that one, either 240 volt or 12 volt, and the TV or the satellite plugs go in there. And while we're pointed this way, I'll show you the fridge as well, because that is underneath. There we go. Pretty decent size. Got the freezer compartment there as well. And if we swing on round, in fact, while I am pointing this way, I'll just show you this, because there's a bug screen that comes across here. It means you can have the door open and keep the bugs out. And light switches are just down there. And then behind me is the kitchen. Here we go. Sink. That's not sure what you figured for yourself. There is a 2-burner gas hob, and then the oven is down underneath like so. And then we've also got here storage down underneath here. It's interesting. I'm not sure what that one is. I haven't opened this one yet. Little drawer. There we are. That's very good. A bit more storage down underneath, of course, and a bit more storage up here, like so. Oops. And these little touch lights about the place come on like this. There we go. If we come back a bit further, shower is on this side. Again, we've got little touch lights. Let's turn that one on. There we are. So that's like so. There's a ventilator in there as well, which obviously is very helpful over a shower. But it's separate to the loo, because if I spin on round, we'll find that on this side. There we go. Toilet, sink, bit of storage again. And again, we've got the skylight up above. So natural light, and again, little bow screen. Very good, very good. Now, the other thing to mention about this is that this toilet door here fits very neatly into here. So you can close this off completely separate from the rest of the vehicle, which is excellent. And in fact, if I loop on right round behind me, this then is the main bedroom area. Now you can have this as two singles and take this centre section out, and in fact you can see that there are steps then that take you up and into bed. If you've got this one in, then this is where the ladder goes. So that's one of the ladders that we saw down in the garage. Now there are some fairly decent bits of storage underneath here as well, which is helpful. There we go, like so, and a hanging rail in there as well. There's more storage back here. We've got reading lights at the back, and in fact they've got USB sockets on them as well, which is brilliant. Like these little shelves up here, put your glasses in or your phone or whatever else at night. Again, of course, he's got blinds that come over them, and again, of course, these open, and there's another opening skylight up above there. That's a big area, isn't it? It goes back across the top of the garage, of course. But yeah, really, really big bed. So I've shown you that one, which is a double, and I've shown you, I think I showed you, that you can have this one that converts to a single if you have the 5 sleeping and travelling option. And that leaves us 2 more to find, doesn't it? Well, if we push this button here, that's where the other bed is. So double bed there. This is netting that comes up, and that's what clips onto here, so that if you've got small children in there, of course, it'll keep them safe. These, again, little push lights up here. So you've got reading lights there if you want them at night. Very nice. That's excellent, isn't it? And of course that's where the ladder goes in for this one, which again we saw back in the garage. There we go. Let's power that one back up. I like the way they've finished some of the areas, like underneath here. This is like an upholstered finish. It feels really nice. It looks good too. Brilliant. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to take a seat. I'm going to say massive thanks to McLouis UK. They've organised this tour and get me on this one early as well, which is really interesting. This should go up pretty much just as soon as this one hits the market, so it'll be a brand new video for you guys. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of that one, and we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye bye.